every time you are filling a form, you are actually bound to make some mistakes here and there. Now, when filling forms, there are mistakes that can be corrected with the use of affidavits, and there are mistakes that cannot be corrected. Now, in this video, I am going to tell you about the mistakes that if you have made already on your DV lottery, they do not actually affect you. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Beautiful Chaos. Now, if it's your first time stopping over here, thank you so much for stopping. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and give a thumbs up to the video to help YouTube push the video so that everyone will get the information. Now, let's not waste time. Today I am here to talk about the mistakes that actually do not affect your DV lottery application. Now, over the past weeks, I have been seeing numerous questions and numerous comments about people who have already made mistakes. So today I'm going to run down some mistakes that I actually know. These mistakes do not really affect your application. So let's talk about mistake number one. The first mistake is going to talk about your spellings of the name. Now, sometimes people actually, out of being nervous or just being absent-minded, they miss the spellings of their name. For example, your name is Beautiful Chaos, okay? Now you miss the H on the chaos and you just write C-A-O-S. Now it still sounds chaos, but there's a missing H, okay? So this type of errors do not actually affect you, because when you eventually win, you can actually, you can actually change this on your DS-260 form, and then you can also use your affidavit to prove that your name, you actually wrote it the wrong way. So this type of mistake does not even constitute to making you be removed from the DV lottery draw, okay? So if you already have made a mistake for your spelling names, just know that when the time comes, if you actually win, you can correct this in your DS-260 form. Now, the second mistake I'm going to talk about is the level of your education. So if you have already made a mistake that you said maybe you are in university or you are in high school yet you are not, or something like that, okay? These things can be corrected in the DS-260 when you refill them, when you fill this information, because you're going to refill it, okay? So eventually when you win, this information is not something that is going to disturb you because you're going to refill it, okay? So it's unlike information like lying about your marital status in the whole application. These things are very critical and will really disqualify you when you go for the visas, okay? So if you already have made a mistake about level of education, don't worry yourself. This is not going to affect you because you're just going to correct it on the DS-260. Number three, this thing I want to talk about is the date of birth. Now, most of the times people actually confuse date of birth because, sometimes it starts with month, date, year. Sometimes it's like date, month, year. So you are bound to make mistakes, and sometimes just rushing, people make mistakes. So if you're one of the people who actually made a mistake on the date of birth, this also is a video to actually tell you that these mistakes do not affect you, because at the end of the day, you are going to be able to correct this in your DS-260. Unlike if you made a mistake about, eligible country, those kind of mistakes, those mistakes could cost you. Okay, so these mistakes, they are the mistakes that I know that these mistakes will be able to be corrected later on. So if you have already made these mistakes in your DV lottery application, just know that when the time comes, if you definitely win, you can be able to correct these mistakes. Now, my loves, if you haven't watched my videos where I talk about how to take a proper DV lottery photo, make sure you go and watch that video. That video is a very important factor in this whole DV lottery season, because it is one of the reasons why a lot of applications are actually rejected. So make sure you go and watch that video. Now, make sure you don't miss the next video, because in that video I will explain to you why it is very necessary for you to try every year to be participating in the DV lottery. What is the importance? That's what we are going to be talking about. Now, my loves, this is from me to you until we meet in the next video. Now, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Share the videos to your friends and help them with knowledge. Okay, sharing is free. Knowledge is something we need to pass to the rest of the world. Okay, see you in my next video.